Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your Leo full moon in February reading. It is the full moon in Leo is on the 5th of February. It is called the snow moon, the ice moon, and among many other names, the hunger moon, as it is the last full moon in winter. It signals the lengthening of the days, our movement towards the light, our desperation for the light, for our place in the world, and the ability to assert our place in the world. Let's get started, Virgo, with your overall energy for the first half of February, the Seven of Pentacles. You have a long history of achievement. You have built up something very strongly, a strong work ethic. You are on the path of your potential. You are looking and assessing what you've worked on, how you have received rewards for that, and ways to improve that. You may be dissatisfied with the fruits of your efforts. You may want to take that your efforts into a new direction from which you can gain other or greater rewards. Whatever it is, it's a time of pausing and considering, a time of evaluating based on the desire to improve your professional path, your work, your resources, and your comfort and security. In the 10th house, where your social identity is, we have the Seven of Cups, the second seven. And this is showing me that much of the opportunities or options you see, particularly in your community, in your professional or working life, are the result of projections from the things that have failed, that have created suffering or difficulty, challenge for you. The options, you're well aware, are not all equal. Every offer, every option is not positive or even safe. Some of these options are dangerous and really are about just that immediate gratification for things that will help, we believe, to assuage the sense of suffering or pain we've undergone. But there is a right path, because you're on the right path, and it is the difficulty, the work of pursuing that can be inspiring to you through a general mood of confusion and overwhelm as you look at new alternatives to the work you've been doing and the opportunities that are superficial opportunities that are appearing on the surface for you. The first house, the Empress, is indicating you indeed are consistently focusing on your creativity. And when I say creativity, I don't just mean your artistic abilities. In fact, what I mean is the way in which you are able to generate new ideas. You internalize resourcefulness so that you recognize the abundance you're surrounded with and the opportunities that exist within the resources you have, the tools that surround you. This is you not only embodying resourcefulness, but the ongoing generation of new ideas, new opportunities that are spilling from you represent the generosity of your ideas and your process of using what you have to get what you want, so that others see you as a model. In the fourth house, we have the Three of Swords. The fourth house is your roots, your foundation, and underneath this wonderful ability to create and move forward, this powerful three, we have the Three of Understanding, the Three of Healing, that has been a part of your journey, as we've all been on for the last 3 years approximately. This can be your processing failures, disappointments, things that have not fulfilled the promise that seemed evident, and your taking responsibility for the part that you've played in giving away your power with the hope that love would come back to you. Credit, reward, recognition, these are things that you are now learning are things that must be given to you. You must be able to forgive yourself and others for not understanding that these things could not be given unless they were rooted in your own understanding of who you are and what your limits are. So that moving forward, you are now understanding that these lessons were necessary and in order for you to get to the position that you are now in, one of the recognition of abundance around you and the deep gratitude you have for new opportunities, continually new opportunities in your life. In the 7th house, the Ace of Cups is signaling an opening up of your heart space, an opening up of your desire for stronger connections, for the benefits of the healing work you've been doing, for recognizing that the flow of love, the self-healing, the self-regard, the self-respect that you are understanding is primary before you can be creative, create abundance in your life, recognize and be grateful for the opportunities, the gifts that you naturally have, is now helping to shift your relationships at all levels. The relationship with yourself is being expanded by your ability to experience a range of emotions in through your relationships, to understand the way in which experiencing these emotions, from suffering to bliss, from pain to joy, is a continuum in which you are constantly giving to yourself the space, the love, the attention, the nurturance that you desire from others, and maybe that you have blocked from others or not recognized. It is the basis of all of your relationships is based on the regard and respect you have for yourself. And this is opening you up in ways that are shifting your outward opportunities and the way others see you as well. In the 1st house, the Empress is clarified by the 4 of Pentacles. In the 2nd house, and the 6 of Wands in the 3rd house. You are absolutely building a strong material foundation. You are clarifying your stability. You're understanding that being comfortable is part of the safety required in order to be creative, in order to grow and expand, to open up, to allow flow into your life is based on your ability to be safe. And that cannot be underestimated, particularly for we earth signs. The 6 of Wands is indicating that you have been victorious. You have mounted and won many battles on the path on your path, the path of your achievement and success. You are being recognized, although you're aware that you have not completed this achievement in any way, that you are still on your path, you're still striving, but you are being recognized, and that recognition is a critical acknowledgement and a piece of the safety that you're feeling in your environment. Part of the safety that you want to feel in your relationships. No need to be taking care of others if they are not taking care of you. And you are now expecting and recognizing that your self-regard, your self-respect relies upon your setting clear limits and doing the work. And you are doing the work. The 3 of Swords in the Fourth house is clarified by death in the fifth house and the Ace of Swords in the sixth house. You're releasing a lot of your expectations of pleasure, of the way creativity occurs, the way you collaborate, the way you find pleasure with others, the way you work as a team and recognize your natural gifts, how your natural gifts are recognized. You're regenerating that sense. You may have been on one dimension of a path, and you're now releasing the expectations of those rewards, of those necessities, in order to open up and renew your commitment to your path, your work, your efforts. You are gaining a tremendous amount of enlightenment. A need to pursue the truth is greater than ever, because as you have been exploring your truths, your responsibility for whatever pain or suffering, whatever failures you've endured, this is ironically what is opening you up to greater love, to forgiveness, to the ability to deeply listen to what others have to share with you, and to recognize that it is only in forgiving yourself as well as others that we can release the burdens of the past and move forward productively. Ace of Cups in the seventh house is clarified by the Four of Cups in the eighth house and the Queen of Swords in the ninth house. It is uncanny how some cards repeat themselves in both the Four of Cups and the Queen of Swords are consistent themes throughout all the readings. For me, the Four of Cups is about establishing this emotional safety net, this foundation, this spiritual foundation that allows you to renew and receive the benefits of the work you've done to share resources with others. Something you thought you always wanted that would be your prayers answered. You've grown so much that you are now considering this offer in a new light. It no longer looks the way you thought it would look, as you're learning that it is important for you to align yourself with your desires that are authentic to you and your capacity, in order to allow others to give you the love, the fulfillment, the sense of success that you have quested for from others. You're now recognizing it is your foundation in alignment, in authenticity, that allows wishes, the receipt of blessings from others, the abundance of your world to come through, and you are applying your natural ability to be rational, to be logical. You're able to detach yourself from the powerful emotions of your experience and ask questions, to continue to pursue this truth that you are receiving at this time, to expand upon this truth, recognizing the impact it's having on you personally, and ironically opening up, or paradoxically opening up, your emotions, your experience, your ability to forgive yourself, to recognize that you are allowed to be a beginner and that there are no mistakes if you learn from them. So you are facilitating this conversation on behalf of your audiences, your students, your readers, your partners. This is expanding, and you're inviting new ideas into the arena of your greater communications, your desire and ability to do more expansive, more global research, travel, and inquiry. The Seven of Cups in the 10th house is clarified by the Ace of Wands in the 11th house and the Nine of Pentacles in the 12th house. You have three aces here. This is incredibly powerful. With the Empress card, abundance is your focus. Creatively solving problems and manifesting what you want from what you have is a focus. You are interested in growing and expanding. You're breaking through self-imposed limitations, recognizing that you can take responsibility for your experiences and transform them into greater opportunities, new offers for truth, for love, and for growth. You are in a place of independence. This is powerful and important to you, as I said earlier. Safety is key to your ability to be comfortable and to grow and be generous. You are in a position to invest as you desire in any number of new opportunities or offers without jeopardizing the resources, the safety, the stability that you built for yourself. I'm going to clarify this or finish up this reading with an oracle card, and I pulled forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. I hope you've gotten something from this, Virgo. I look forward to seeing you again. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And until next time, Namaste.